Hey guys, welcome back to Crow Outdoors. Today, we got a thing in the mail. We got, for our tournaments with me and my partner, our first sponsor from K Jigs. And I'm going to do an unboxing and show you some of the jigs. So first off, we got some freaking cool stickers. A blue and a green. Put these on your kayak, on your boat, on your whatever. I've already opened it, so there's some stuff that fell out. Next, we have a watermelon red skipping jig, 1/2 ounce. 1/2 ounce. Yes, 1/2 ounce. I'm gonna open this up. Bag it up there. Super K Jigs is a handmade jig company. You can even order your own custom jigs on their website, and based in Wisconsin. Yeah, they're based in Wisconsin. Owned by a really nice guy, really cool guy. And yeah, we ordered 20 jigs, and yeah, I just want to show them to y'all, and I'm gonna do some shorts on every specific one. But first, we're going to start off with your basic skipping jig. As you can see, you got that flat side right there. And it's a really beautiful color. And you can see right there. And it's not your traditional hand tied either. It's very cool. You got a great bait keeper with the little hook and the little nose piece. And just an overall good jig. And it's just going to be in the water like that, basically, and put a lively trailer on the back. That's going to be great. Next, we have a chartreuse and white Clacken, 1/2 ounce. I already took it out. And the Clacken it's actually going to come like this. Copyright stuff from Z-Man. So this is how it's going to come, and you're going to put it together by simply... You're going to want your line tie facing away from the hook, facing out. And you're going to go up, under, through this little hole right here, and up. And then you're going to want to pinch it down with some, basic pliers like this. I'm going to probably do these later when I have more time available. It's probably easier for, an adult, but, you can get it eventually. Next, we have, what's this? A 3/16 ounce Timber Tickler. It's one of their finesse jigs in watermelon red. I'm really excited about this one. I like throwing finesse jigs a lot because before I started throwing finesse jigs, I never really had a use for spinning rods on the boat, but with finesse jigs now, I have a use for them. Let me get this thing out of the package. There we go. So, here is our Timber Tickler. It's in watermelon red, and these skirts are just great, but I think it has a bigger weak guard than normal for your finesse jigs. I love really throwing finesse jigs around wood. But you have this rounded, almost swim jig head, and it's just and another hook bait keeper, but this one doesn't have the little nose part, what I call it. But it's a really good looking finesse jig. Let's see. Cajun Flare 1/2 ounce skipping jig. Get this one out of the package. And these are all really quality jigs, and like I said, hand tie, everything like that. But look at the color on that. These skirts are just top notch, and you see that flipping jig again. And so, let's see, but you're basically just going to be like that on the bottom of the water, but it's called a skipping jig because this is the best for skipping down a dock with that flat side and put a lively trailer. That's going to catch them, especially during the summer months that we come close to. And that Cajun Flare is really good for if you're going to throw a jig on a bed. Now, here's something I'm excited for. Super K Jigs Premium Spinnerbaits. This is a chartreuse white 1/2 ounce spinner bait. Let me untie it real quick from its packaging. But yeah, like I said, Super K Jigs is a great company. I'm happy that we're working with them. Picked them up as our first sponsor, actually. So I'm really grateful. But you have your chartreuse white spinnerbait here. And I like how it's almost a smaller profile for a 1/2 ounce. I don't like throwing huge spinnerbaits, especially around here. But you get this orange Colorado for extra vibration, but also color. So when they see, they're going to see the chartreuse, they're going to see the red eye on these eyes, that little red underneath, and this orange. And then this actually a blade you don't see much, but an Indiana blade. It's almost like a Willow Colorado mix. Great blade, great blade. And the color combo is just great. See, what will we pull out next? Oh, another spinner. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure these are Indiana blades, but they might be Willow, but either way, they're great. I'm going to leave a link to the website in the description. They have so much more, too. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface of what we got yet. Here's one I'm really excited about. I forgot the exact, let's see the color. Pumpkin seed spinnerbait. But it's a great bluegill imitation. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at the black head, the red eyes. That skirt color is just great. And these are all mustad hooks, too. And reading the back, as you can see, the Colorado blade's cupped to put more vibration off. And then I think it's an Indiana blade, but the gold and silver, that's the sauce. What are we going to grab next? Oh, banded football finesse jig. Let's see, got this in 1/4 ounce. This, what color is this PL? Tilapia. This is your stereotypical finesse jig. You got the band to make these little things. It's a shorter skirt. It's a football head. This is gonna catch them, people. You got your hook and a nose bait. This is gonna catch them though. And that color, it's tilapia. It's like a June bug green pumpkin mix. So it's gonna work anywhere, people. It's a great jig. This is from a great company. They're not gonna let you down. I'm gonna open my second Clacken. Black and blue and 3/8 ounce. Like I said earlier, for assembling your Clacken, this is a beautiful black and blue, by the way, but for assembling it, all you're gonna do is get your skirt out of your way, the eyelet, take your blade, run it right there, go through the hole, and you're gonna want to make sure it's running, and then go like that, and then, take the pliers and pinch it down. And like I said earlier, I'm probably just gonna pinch them down later. But look at the detail on the head right there. Just that blue. It's a beautiful head. And again, from a great company, guys. You need to make sure you check them out. Let's get. Ooh. This is one I was excited about. It's a finesse jig with longer but less little prickly thingies. but it has a pretty long skirt to be a finesse jig. This is a 1/4 ounce, and you got your nose and your hook bait keeper. But this head is like another football style, but look at those long, and it's just gonna be in the water. Trust me, guys, finesse jigs on my finesse jig setup's a 6.6 medium action with like a 4. I like a little fast reel, but I flip it, and you don't need much. I mean, as long as you got a good rod to stick on your line. I mean, my line's like 6 or 8 pound test, so. Okay, I'm gonna save the terminal tackle for last because it looks actually really good. Oh, we got a 1/4 ounce swim jig. Swim jigs are probably my favorite jigs because I'm kind of an impatient. Now, I like fishing a jig, but I'm kind of an impatient fisherman some days. So, swim jig, just swimming through some grass. So, yeah, I'm an impatient fisherman, so swim jigs are something I like. But here we have a 1/4 ounce swim jig, an antique shad. It's imagine sexy shad without the yellow. Beautiful color. Boom, baby. Boom. Perfect weed guard. It's just long enough to where when you're swimming it through grass, but it's not too big where you feel like you have a fish every time. But look at the head right there, that detail. Oh my gosh, these things are great. Check Super K out. But look at that beautiful jig. Let's see. I'm gonna go through another. Got another swim jig and a 1/4 ounce. That's my favorite swim jig. We also got some 3/8 ounce for fishing a bit deeper, but 1/4 ounce deep bluegill. It's always good to have. My big rule is have a bluegill, a shad, and a craw of anything. Like here's that deep bluegill. You got those beautiful, prototypical, stereotypical bluegill colors, but then you also have this white, and it just really makes a difference because bluegills are all types of different colors, so to have that different to mix them up. But then if you look, you got this green pumpkin head with these beautiful eyes, these orange eyes. It's gonna smack. Now we got 2 spar lock flipping jigs. Now we chose spar lock, but there's another type of flipping jig, seahorse. But the spar lock has the screw on bait keeper, which is actually very nice. But this color is rusty and 1/2 ounce, and I like to go heavy with flipping jigs. But it's a good, almost like cowboy crawl, anything, but it's a great natural color. You're gonna flip this around timber, bushes, anything, and it's gonna catch fish. Then always with these, make sure you're matching it up with good trailers. I'm not gonna put a white on the back of that. I'm gonna put a green pumpkin on the back of that. But here's another spar lock flipping jig in the color dark side, another 1/2 ounce. And these heads are just great as well. Like, look at this deep black, that perfect flipping jig size. But it's a black and blue with a bit of what I call Carolina blue. But it's a great color. And again, that spar lock, that screw on. Getting towards the end here, folks. Yeah, I just grabbed out the rest of them. See, we got a swim jig and 3/8 ounce here. Cajun flare, and just another deep red, great head. That orange really this is my crawl. I showed you my bluegill, my shad. And then it's always nice to have a green pumpkin on hand if you can too. Ooh, here's a good one. Kind of mixed up a bit with the swim jigs, 3/8 ounce in Smalley. It's a green, pumpkin, orange. It's a bit of everything. But look at that. And look at that head, though. The detail, the copper with the black with the orange eyes. Ooh. I just can see all these baits catching fish right now. We got a skipping jig, another flipping jig, and another flipping jig, and then we got our terminal tackle. So this is a come on. No. Hold on, folks. Okay, there we go. I was mentioning. This is a. Hold on, where'd that one? This is a skipping jig in the color Skeeter, which is black and blue. But again, that flat side, deep black head, I really love that. Black and blue, but if you look, I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up. But yeah, it's not picking up. But there's purple in here. Purple flake. That's great. Anything you can, the bass are gonna say a lot of black and blue, so if you can throw a little purple, a little green in there, it's gonna work great. So just mixing up your confidence colors, really. Here we have a Sparlock flipping jig and camo flash. So it's like a green pumpkin, and a green pumpkin. Another just beautiful flipping head, big. And that's something I've been pointing at. Big brush guard. When you're flipping, you gotta have the big brush guard. Another screw on, because that's something big for flipping. You want that bait, the trailer stay on, and a green. What's another big thing, green pumpkin. And our final jig before we get to our two terminal tackles is a Sparlock flipping jig again in the color Invader. It's a bluegill, green pumpkin, this can be anything. This one is a great color all around, big weight guardian with the screw on. That really is just a great combination. Now to our two terminal tackles. First we got 2 swim bait head and 3 16th outs. We're going to use finesse swim baits for this. But I'll just show you one of them. Well, I'll show you both of them. Boom. Look at that. Those just look great. The little sparkle in there. It's a screw on, which I really like. And the eyes are just great. You see your line tie on this, a 4-aught mustad hook. So you're really getting your value. And then finally, one of my favorite rigs of all time is I got a 1/4 ounce shaky head in black. And it's a rounded shaky head, which I do. I like these. These are gonna really give you action on the bottom, while the flats are just gonna stay like this. I want the action. Action catches fish, but it's a beautiful ball head, deep black. But you can also get them green pumpkin, chartreuse. They also have net heads like that, and of course your screw on for a shaky head. And that's something else I like, a shaky head with a screw on. That's it for you guys. Like some made, making some shorts on every single one, going to it in a bit more depth. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Super K Jigs. Check them out. Link in the description. Peace for now.